Alright, this is devlog number 1 for my video game that I'm going to be making. It's going to be an FPS game. Rest is secret for now. Here's the first part of it. I have a custom editor in Unity right here, and then I have my own map display class, as well as my own game server class right here. They're all mono behaviors, all the standard stuff. What this one does is it has a fetch generated map, which is called by the button press right here. So once that button is pressed, it sends a web request to an endpoint, which is unspecified at the moment. And then from that endpoint, receives some JSON formatted in such a way that it can call this draw noise map function and just changes the texture of whatever material is the texture render target. So what this looks like in Unity is I have this plane here, which is set as the texture render in the map render, and then this game server object has this set up as, or localhost, set up as the endpoint that it's going to call to get the map off of. I made my own little API endpoint in Rust right here. So what this does is, to spare you all the code and all this other stuff that I wrote about it, try to make this a bit more verbose than it needs to be. But TLDR, I have this object that I randomly generate, which in the future hopefully will be some kind of terrain which I can send to the user and then display on the client. So I got that running right now. Let's check it out. Let's see what happens. So when I press this button, it fetches a generated map, and then it generates a noise map based off of that. You can see it's pretty cool. It also randomly generates the how big the map is, so the dimensions of it within a range. So I have a generation configuration file right here, which basically reads certain things that I'll define in the future. But for now, there's just range for the different values, right? And it sets that accordingly. I'll make everything that I want publicly or changeable in this file, so I can fuck around with it if I have to, and then just have different config files if I want to generate different things. And that's it. Hopefully in the future this will be like a loading mechanism to load maps to fight on. We'll see where that goes. Thanks for watching.